Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. If you don't know me, my name is Devon and I create videos on basically at this point absolutely anything. So I thought I would jump on kind of a hot topic and talk about shifting. I do apologise if I sound a bit like bunged up. I've just developed a stuffy nose within the last 3 seconds of turning on the camera, but there we go. So I thought I'd do a video on shifting. It might become a series, it might be a one-off, I'm not sure, but I just thought I'd do a video and kind of explain the basics of it, the ground rules, and maybe in another video I'll go into my experiences with it. So you're probably thinking, what is shifting? So shifting is the idea that you can envision and transport yourself to another reality. So your desired reality, as it's called, your DR, from your current reality, your CR. People use this mostly for Harry Potter, so they mostly shift to Hogwarts, but some people shift to Marvel, to basically anywhere, but if you put your mind to it. So it became very, very popular on TikTok. It's been around for ages on Reddit, but it became a trend on TikTok middle to end of 2020, and that's when people started posting videos of their sort of shifting routines, what had happened in their version of their DR, which in this video I'm just going to probably refer to it as a DR and then go into more detail about sort of more Hogwarts, because that's the only one I really know about or have researched or tried to do. So a lot of their TikTok, or the TikTok that I saw that brought it to my attention, was Hogwarts TikTok, because that's what I'm on Hogwarts TikTok, Draco Talk, all of that kind of thing. That's what my For You page is. So it was all Hogwarts shifting. Basically it's a mixture of meditation, listening to subliminal like playlists and audios, and reading and writing a script. So it's a meditation for most people. Do it when they go to sleep at night, but you can do it if you're napping, or obviously if you've got some time to yourself. The playlists you can get on Spotify and YouTube. They're a mixture of like Harry Potter music with quotes and sounds from the movie, like spell sounds, quotes from characters, and also like in the background like proper subliminal messaging, somebody sort of muttering I'm shifting realities over and over again, that you're supposed to listen to whilst you meditate to help your brain get to that place. And also reading and writing a script, which I will go into more in another video. My script is basically a script that you can write in a notebook, piece of paper, on your phone, laptop, basically wherever you want to write something, and do script where you're shifting to, what you look like, who's there, what happens, if you want to go into massive detail about what happens. And when they call it script, it's not like a script as in like Harry Potter says blimey and then Ron says what are you doing. It's not like that. It's like Harry Potter has a twin, or me and Ron don't get on, things like that. Like there's no Voldemort, just like rounded bullet points to how this reality is going to go. Now obviously people are going to be sceptical about shifting. Is it real? I personally can't answer that question because I haven't shifted successfully. I've had a lucid dream off the back of shifting, and I've had some weird like audible and visual things that I can't explain whilst trying to shift. However, I haven't fully shifted to another reality as such. But obviously some people do explain it by lucid dreaming. So if you don't know, lucid dreaming is a dream where you're in control. So when you normally have a dream, you just kind of go along with the dream, but lucid dreaming you can stop, you can turn around, you can talk, you can fly, you can it's like being awake and you have control over your dream. And something I've not experienced. I've only had one lucid dream, and that was the sort of a couple of weeks ago when I was trying to shift, but some people have them all the time. So it's a bit of a, I think you can train yourself to have them, but I don't know if you'd want to fully train yourself to have lucid dreams, because they are a bit, they make everything a bit more intense and scary because you can't always remember whether it's real or a dream, so to speak. So there's a few methods. I'm just going to touch on 4. And like I said, I might make this a series, so then I'll go into maybe what's in my script in another video, or my experiences in another video, for example. But I have 4 methods. I've only tried one personally, but there's 3 that I thought were interesting. So the first is the Raven method, which is the most popular, the most spoken about, and the one that I've personally used. So the Raven method is, well, it includes laying on your back in a starfish in the middle of the bed, so none of your limbs are touching. You count to 100, and in between the counts you tell yourself an affirmation such as I am shifting to Hogwarts, I'm a master shifter, I'm going to wake up in the train, etc. until you get to 100, and then if you get to 100 and you're not asleep, count to 200, etc, etc, and it goes on and on until you fall asleep. This is easy enough if you live on your own or you don't share a bed with someone. Obviously you can starfish easily. If you're like me and you share a bed with somebody 5 nights a week, because 2 nights are on night shifts, then it's not as easy to starfish, and this is where I find issue. This is where I come a cropper with not being able to do it, is that the starfish position for me, A, isn't something I can do all the time, and B, it is not so comfortable. The second method is the Alice in Wonderland method, which I've seen a couple of people on TikTok do. So the Alice in Wonderland method is the idea that you lay on your back, shut your eyes, and you envision yourself sitting with your back to a tree, so sitting up against a tree, and you wait, and after a while a character or a person from your DR will run past you. So for example, Dumbledore will run past. And the idea is that you then picture running after them until you fall down a rabbit hole? fall down a rabbit hole, and then down the rabbit hole you find a key which locks the door to your desired reality. The third is called the elevator method. So similar to Alice in Wonderland, you imagine yourself, you lay on your back, eyes closed, imagine yourself in an elevator. Every time the elevator passes a floor, you feel your energy intensify. And every time it intensifies, you feel yourself stronger and stronger and stronger until you get to the very, very tip top of the elevator shaft and the doors open to your DR. And I've not tried this one. It sounds more like you could, so Alice in Wonderland elevator sounds more like you could do it if you are sharing a bed with someone, because all you need to do is lay on your back. And the final one I wanted to talk about is the pillow method. I've not personally used this one because I have my script on my phone, but the pillow method is where you write your affirmations in your script on paper, then you put it under your pillow. Not as practical for me because I've got them on my phone, and the reason I chose to do phone is then if I travel somewhere else and I have the time and ability and chance to shift elsewhere, then I can, because it's on my phone and I don't have to worry about lugging around a notebook. So they're the 4 methods that are sort of the most common. Obviously I urge you all to do your own research. Just Google literally like shifting to Hogwarts and so much of this information will come up. That's where I got mine when I first started. But like I said, I'll do another video. I'll be annoying like TikTok and do a part 2 where I show you or talk about script and my experiences. So like I said, I've had audible and hallucinatory, is that the word? Like experiences with Hogwarts and things from Hogwarts, which, and I guess, and physical, I felt things as well, but I've not managed to fully shift. And I have had a lucid dream, which was pretty interesting. So I'll do a video all on that if this video, you know, gets the likes or gets comments to do it. Obviously if it's not interested, if it's not something you want to know and shifting's not something you want to see on my channel, then I probably won't go on and do it. But I'm sorry for a shorter video today, but I just wanted to sort of dip my toe into the shifting world. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Even if you give me a thumbs down, it still gives me the same positive feedback from YouTube, so there's actually no point. But thumbs up if you can. Leave me a comment down below asking questions about shifting, telling me what you want to see, if I should make it into a series, or what you want to see in part 2. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and push that bell button for notifications. I try and upload a video every Sunday at 6, or is it 4? I think it's 4 now. Yeah, it's 4 PM. I'm sorry if I missed the odd week. Unfortunately, I'm using a camera that's like 7 years old, and sometimes the footage gets corrupted, and then I'm a bit of an idiot and I normally film on like a Friday, so then I've only got basically a day and a half to try and refilm, and it's not always possible, so I'll try and do my best. But I will see you next week, and good luck shifting. Bye!